Hang on, Dallas is trying to call me. She's gonna call 5 more times. What's my bird's name? That you wouldn't let
Mickey. Was it Ben and Mickey?
Ben and Mickey. You wouldn't let me use them. I'm still mad about that.
And Louis the Lightning Bug.
Your Alabama all-time letterman. You find your name on there? We're down in the D's.
Yeah. Down at the bottom.
What year was that?
1975.
Who's that? Where's your picture at? I think I cut you out of the picture.
There's me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I almost cut him out. That is the right one, isn't it?
Yep. Wow, I can't believe this.
How about the bird shoot? You notice they put the best shooters on back?
Yeah. And I was the driver.
Well, we had to find something good for you.
And there's the grill that Leslie messed the lid up.
Oh yeah, he remembered.
I know it.
So you remember the Nextel phone, hard left? Remember the click you had forever?
The two-way radio.
Oh boy.
That is unreal. I got a good picture of this.
Hang on, I wanna read you some stuff. I got your card or whatever. Button on the side for the picture. Hit that little button. I wanna hang on a minute. I wanna read you a couple of things.
You can sit if you like, Rob.
So how about me?
Yeah, stand up there and go.
Here, try one look. We did a little research on you and pulled some stuff up in the University of Alabama. And, a couple guys responded. A couple guys had some good things to say about you. I wanted to read what they said. One guy on Facebook, Tip of the Houndstooth, he responded back to him. He said, asked him to do some research for me on Rob. He said Rob played 72 to 76 for head coach Hayden Riley.
Right.
Definitely lettered in 1975.
Right.
Studied real estate in the School of Commerce and Business Administration, 1973 and 74. Alabama baseball team won back-to-back SEC Western Division championships. The only picture I found so far is one that speaks for itself, and his love of the Crimson Tide. And that's the picture of you and Paul Bear Bryant. So
Yep.
obviously that's pretty awesome. I sent a reply back to him and I told him, I said, you know, it's funny when Rob shows that picture, a lot of folks don't recognize the old guy.
They want to know who the old man was.
I said, it's funny how sometimes the hat makes the man recognize.
That's what happened to me at the office over there. I showed him. I said, who's that old man with you? I said, that's Bear Bryant. Well, where's his hat?
He said, Coach Hayden, am I saying it right?
Hayden Riley.
Riley, record in 72 to 76 was 140 wins, 94 losses.
Right.
The athletic director during that time period was Paul William Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
It is no surprise that he had his photo taken with Coach Bryan. Baseball teammates that also played football were Butch Hobson,
Mm-hmm.
Robin Carey.
Right.
In 1973, a little-known Tider named Robin Carey,
Uh-huh.
who was a member of the Tide baseball team, had been sent in as punt catcher, as Coach Bryan
And
termed
ran a
him.
punter back against Tennessee.
In the fourth quarter of the Tennessee game, Bama had apparently stifled from fumbleitis in earlier games, with some coming during the punt returns earlier in the season. Carey caught the University of Tennessee punt easy enough, then proceeded to weave 64 yards for a touchdown that contributed to the fourth quarter barrage that broke a 21-21 tie, ending the game at a 42-21 runaway for Bama. Paul Spivey, Bama football player, also played baseball at left field, same time Ross played for Bama. That's from Tooth of the Houndstooth. I want to say we appreciate all you do with home builders, because a lot of the stuff that you do with home builder, turn it down. One of the excerpts that I pulled out, Rob Dreher, was recognized in 2014 for being the 2013 Associate of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Dreher is a dedicated member of GBHB, serving as the membership committee chairman and board of directors member. He's been an ambassador to the home builders industry by focusing his efforts on recruiting new members for the association. Very nice. Alicia reached out to her, and she had a bunch of photos sent in for her, so I've got some stuff for you to give you on that.
Wow.
I got one of your sons, Daniel, responded. And I asked him to share some stories, perhaps, of Rob. And he said that, let me read what Patrick said first. Your boys are a trip. Okay, from Dan. He said, I remember riding, he said, Nextel. He said, I remember riding to school with him. We had to listen to him call everyone on the two-way Nextel and the Southern Link phones. He had two phones, one Nextel, one Southern Link.
That's right.
He had the two-way lingo down pat. I'll put a picture of the original Nextel phones below for you to print them out. I remember Louis the Lightning Bug and him coming to at my elementary school to teach everyone about electricity safety. Windows 95, we used to go to the Pelham office at night to do our school projects because we
didn't have a computer.
We got personal computers. He said, I think he knows everyone in Birmingham. He keeps Amazon, eBay, UPS, USP, and FedEx in business.
Yeah, I do.
That's from Daniel. And Daniel sent Louis the Lightning Bug and the Nextel radio. Patrick said, I second everything my brother said. They appreciate us, whatever. He said, growing up, I remember being unsure as to what it was my dad actually did for a living. I seriously remember telling someone when I was younger, when he asked what my dad did, I know he hangs out with home builders a lot, but I really don't know. Most every morning he took me to school, he'd be chirping away on the Nextel, oftentimes just shooting the breeze with a home builder. My brother was being generous when he said you could put one passenger in his car without fail. He always had to clear a spot in his car for me to sit after the baseball practice or school, often moving massive stacks of paper. The unfortunate thing is, I'm more like him in this way than I'd like to admit. I too usually have to clean out a spot for someone to get in my truck. It's funny how those things work out. If anyone knows my dad well, they know that he's all about getting the best price for gas. Hence he drives a Prius and brags about getting 52 miles to the gallon. He will literally drive 10 to 15 minutes out of his way to save what seems like a few pennies on gas. It drove us crazy growing up, but I'm sure he saves more money than most. I think one of the reasons my dad was so successful at Alabama Power was because the way he genuinely loves helping people, even when you don't expect him to. This manifests itself in many ways, but I can think of countless times when we were growing up that my dad was on his phone trying to work something out for someone after hours, often late at night. We'd ask what he was doing, and a lot of times he would say, just helping someone of my home builders. If you ask my dad to do something, he will literally do whatever it takes to help. It has sometimes drove my mom crazy because he would be on his Nextel while we were on vacation a lot of times. But it was always because he was trying to do something for someone.
She
This is one of the
fussed at
most
me all the time because
I didn't.
We heard there was a party out here.
Yay!
Hey, Pat. I love you.
Wow.